If you are hearing this, it is because you have been chosen to receive a truth that most will never confront until it is too late. This is not a message of comfort. This is not a promise of earthly reward. This is a warning wrapped in love, a preparation for the moment when all pretense falls away and you stand before me with nothing but the weight of your choices. When your breath stops, when your heart beats its final rhythm, when the veil between this world and eternity tears open, you will face me. And in that moment, I will ask you questions, but they will not be the questions you expected. You think I will ask about your achievements. You think I will measure your worth by the size of your house, the balance in your account, the applause you receive from men. But I tell you now, those things will dissolve like mist the moment you enter my presence. What men celebrated, I may not even remember. What you built with pride, I may not even see. Because I do not measure life the way the world does. I measure the heart. I measure intention. I measure what you did when no one was watching, when there was no reward, when there was no recognition. That is what remains when everything else burns away. Let me tell you what I will not ask you. I will not ask how much money you made. I will not ask how many people knew your name. I will not ask if you were admired, envied, or feared. I will not ask about your titles, your degrees, your status. I will not ask if you were beautiful by human standards or if you were powerful by worldly measures. None of that matters in eternity. None of that carries weight in my presence. You spent your life chasing shadows, and when you arrive before me, those shadows will vanish. The car you drove, the clothes you wore, the image you projected, all of it will mean nothing, because I never asked you to impress the world. I asked you to honor me with how you lived. I will not ask if you were rich, but I will ask if you were generous. I will not ask if you were famous, but I will ask if you were faithful. I will not ask if you were successful, but I will ask if you were obedient. Do you see the difference? The world taught you to chase visibility. I taught you to walk in integrity. The world taught you to accumulate. I taught you to give. The world taught you to be seen. I taught you to be still. And now, at the end, you will realize that every moment you spent chasing what I never promised was a moment wasted. Every hour you gave to ambition that was not aligned with my will was an hour lost. I gave you time, and you spent it building kingdoms that could not follow you into eternity. Here is what I will ask you. Did you feed the hungry when no one was watching? Did you sit with the lonely when it was inconvenient? Did you forgive the one who hurt you, even when they never apologized? Did you speak truth when lies were easier? Did you protect the weak when the powerful were watching? Did you give when you had little, or did you only give when you had excess? These are the questions that matter. These are the weights on the scale of eternity. You see, I do not care how much you had. I care what you did with what I gave you. I do not care how loudly you prayed in public. I care if you prayed in secret when your heart was breaking. I do not care if you went to church every week. I care if you lived like I was with you every moment. I will ask you about the words you spoke, every careless insult, every lie you told to protect your image, every harsh word you threw at someone weaker than you, every time you used your tongue as a weapon instead of a tool for healing. You thought words disappeared into the air, but I recorded them all. You thought no one heard your whispers of gossip, your tones of condemnation, your jokes at another's expense. But I heard, and I will ask you, why did you speak death when I gave you the power to speak life? Why did you tear down when I called you to build up? Your tongue had the power to bless or curse, and you chose carelessly. Words do not die. They echo into eternity, and you will stand before me and hear them again, one by one. I will ask you if you forgave, not once, not when it was easy, but every time. Did you release the bitterness you carried for years? Did you let go of the grudge that poisoned your peace? Did you forgive your father, your mother, your friend, your enemy? Or did you hold on to unforgiveness like a treasure, nursing it, feeding it, letting it grow until it consumed your joy? Unforgiveness is a chain you locked around your own soul. And when you come before me, I will ask, why did you carry that weight when I offered to take it from you? Why did you choose bitterness over freedom? I forgave you for everything, but you could not forgive others for anything. That is what I will ask, and your silence will be your answer. I will ask you about the moments when you had the chance to show love and you chose indifference instead. The homeless man you walked past without looking. The phone call you ignored because you were too busy. The person who needed encouragement and you stayed silent. The broken soul who needed your presence and you were too distracted. I gave you opportunities every single day to reflect my love, and you missed them because you were too focused on yourself. You had time for your phone, your entertainment, your comfort, but you had no time for my work. And now I will ask, where was your love when it was needed most? You said you loved me, but you did not love the ones I placed in your path, and love for me is proven through love for them. I will not ask if you went to church, but I will ask if you were the church. I will not ask how many services you attended, but I will ask how many lives you touched. I will not ask if you sang my songs, but I will ask if you lived my word. Religion is easy, rituals are comfortable, but transformation is costly. And I called you to be transformed, not religious. I called you to be light, not to sit in buildings and talk about light. The world did not need more people who knew Scripture. It needed people who lived it. And I will ask you, did you live it or did you just memorize it? Did my word change your actions or did it only fill your mind? I will ask you about the times you chose comfort over obedience. The moments I whispered, go, and you stayed. The times I said, speak, and you were silent. The doors I opened and you refused to walk through because you were afraid. I gave you a purpose and you buried it under fear. I gave you gifts and you wasted them on safety. I called you to trust me and you trusted your own understanding instead. You wanted a clear path, but I called you to walk by faith. You wanted guarantees, but I called you to surrender. And now I will ask, why did you doubt me? Why did you think your plan was better than mine? I was leading you and you kept stopping to look back. I will ask you about your humility. Did you boast about what I gave you, or did you give me the glory? Did you lift yourself up, or did you bow low? Did you speak of your achievements, or did you acknowledge that every breath was a gift from me? Pride is the poison that separates the soul from God. And I will ask you, when I blessed you, did you become humble or did you become arrogant? Did abundance make you grateful or entitled? Did favor make you generous or selfish? The test of blessing is not in receiving it. The test is in how you carry it. And many fail that test. They think the blessing is the reward, but the blessing is the examination. And you will stand before me and I will ask, did you pass? I will not ask if you were perfect. I never expected perfection. But I will ask if you repented. Did you turn away from sin or did you justify it? Did you run back to me when you stumbled or did you hide in shame? Did you confess with a broken heart or did you make excuses? Repentance is not about being flawless. It is about being honest. It is about recognizing your need for me and returning again and again. No matter how many times you fall, I do not reject the broken. I reject the proud. I do not turn away the humble. I turn away those who think they do not need me. And I will ask, when you sinned, did you come back to me or did you run further away? Let me tell you something that will disturb you. I will ask you about the things you did in secret, the sins you thought no one saw, the thoughts you entertained in the privacy of your mind, the compromises you made when you were alone. You thought you could hide, but nothing is hidden from me. I saw it all. I saw the lust you indulged. I saw the greed you fed. I saw the envy you nurtured. I saw the pride you protected. You performed righteousness in public, but in private, you were someone else entirely. And I will ask you, why did you live two lives? Why did you serve me with your lips and betray me with your actions? Your public prayers meant nothing when your private life was corrupt. I am not fooled by appearance. I see the heart, and the heart reveals everything. I will ask you about the moments you had a choice between truth and convenience, and you chose convenience. The times you stayed silent when I called you to speak because speaking would cost you something. The moments you saw injustice and looked away because involvement was uncomfortable. The opportunities to stand for what was right, and you sat down because standing would make you unpopular. I did not call you to be accepted by the world. I called you to be faithful to me, and faithfulness often requires sacrifice. I will ask, were you willing to lose favor with men to keep favor with me, or did you compromise my truth to protect your reputation? I will ask you if you loved me more than your comfort. Did you give up anything for me, or did you only follow me when it was easy? Did you take up your cross, or did you expect me to carry everything while you walked freely? Discipleship is not casual. It is costly. It requires death to self, surrender of control, and trust in what you cannot see. And many who claim to follow me never truly did. They followed me as long as I blessed them, as long as I made life easier, as long as I gave them what they wanted. But when I asked them to sacrifice, they turned away. And I will ask you, did you follow me, or did you follow your own desires and call it faith? Here is the truth you must hear before it is too late. I will not ask you about the life you wanted to live. I will ask you about the life I called you to live. I will not ask you about the dreams you chased. I will ask you if you surrendered to my will. I will not ask you if you were happy. I will ask you if you were obedient. Happiness is temporary. Obedience is eternal. You spent your life trying to build a version of success that I never promised you. And now, standing before me, you realize that the only thing that mattered was whether you trusted me enough to let go of your plans and walk in mine. I will ask you about the people you hurt. Did you apologize? Did you seek reconciliation? Did you humble yourself and admit your wrongs? Or did you justify your actions, blame others, and walk away without looking back? Relationships are not disposable. People are not obstacles to your happiness. They are image bearers of me. And when you wounded them, you wounded me. I will ask, did you repair what you broke? Did you seek peace where you caused division? Or did you leave a trail of pain and call it boundaries? I will ask you one final question, and this question will determine everything. Did you believe in me, or did you only believe in what I could do for you? Did you love me for who I am, or did you love me for what I could give? Did you serve me because you wanted to honor me, or because you wanted blessings? Was your faith genuine, or was it transactional? Because if you only came to me when you needed something, you never truly knew me. If you only worshiped me when life was good, your worship was conditional. And I do not accept conditional love. I gave you everything unconditionally. My son, my grace, my mercy, my forgiveness. I gave it all freely. And now I will ask, did you love me the same way, or did you love me with limits? This is not a message to scare you. This is a message to awaken you. You still have time. You still have breath. You still have the opportunity to live differently. But you must choose now, not later, not when it is convenient. Now. Because the moment your heart stops, your choices are sealed. There is no second chance to rewrite your story. There is no opportunity to undo what was done or say what was left unsaid. Eternity is final, and the life you are living now is the life you will answer for. So I ask you today, while you still can change, while you still can choose, what will your answers be? Will you stand before me with confidence, knowing you lived for me and not for yourself? Or will you stand in silence, realizing too late that you wasted the life I gave you on things that never mattered? The choice is yours, but the day will come when I ask, and your eternity depends on what you answer.